Hello everybody, my name is Shay. This is Rustic Goddess Resale. Hello, I am back. Took another month off of filming. I am sorry. At some point I will figure out my whole filming schedule and making time for things, but honestly, sick children, husband that is working on not only preparing for harvest, but also, and he will be harvesting starting next week. So that's going to be a whole nother thing, but he has been literally just coming home, eating dinner, and then working on my new office, which is amazing, but it also leaves no time to do anything extra. But for now, we are going to go through a what sold for the entire month of August. I'm just going to kind of highlight some of the sales that I think are sort of noteworthy, whether like they surprised me or they're bolos or whatever. I'm not going to go through every single sale because there's a lot of them. But long story short, August was down because on August 20th, my promoted listings was turned off, as I did say in the previous video, and I started Whatnot. So I haven't done a Whatnot sale in probably 2 weeks now. I just need to get myself sorted out. The thing with Whatnot is that you have to sort things out into categories, and right now I just don't have the room to do that or the time to go through my entire death pile and sort things out into shows. So I haven't been on it in a while. Hopefully here in the coming future, I will find the time to go through my stuff, because Whatnot for me has been worth it. I sold, I remember I did like an extra small show. I did a medium show, a large show, and a plus size show all in one day. And I sold over $500 worth of stuff just by going live on Whatnot in one day. So it truly is worth it if you have the time to do it. And the capacity to ship that many items. I know shipping day after those 4 shows was rough. There was like 60 packages. So anyway, I started Whatnot. So again, another, wrench in the plans there, but we weren't down that much. We sold 167 items for a total of $4,006.33 in the month of August, which is a little bit down from what I normally am. Sales kind of just halted when they took away my promoted listings. So I canceled too many items, and that's what happened. I did learn from Thrifting is My Beach, though. On Instagram, she messaged me and she said, if you have an item that you cannot find, then you need to cancel. Just go ahead and message the buyer and say, hey, there's a problem with your item. I cannot ship it. One of my items that you would like at equal or just a little bit more value that I can send you in replacement. And if they say no, go ahead and cancel the sale, then you can just hit buyer asked to cancel, and it will not ding you. So I canceled too many sales. I think I had an over 2% cancellation rate, which is a no-no on eBay. So they took away my promoted listings for an entire month. So from August 20th to September 20th, I sold not a lot. I was having $250 weeks when normally I have $1,000 weeks. So if you want to boost your sales, definitely promote your listings. I normally promote at 5%. When September 20th hit, I promoted everything at the trending percentage because I wanted to get sales moving, because this is what I live off of. I need the money. So we're just going to go through a few sales that I think are noteworthy. So the first one I'm going to go through, these Big Star Live bootcut jeans in a size 27 extra long. Big Stars are kind of hit or miss. Normally I can sell them for $20 to $25. These, however, sold for $30 plus shipping, which kind of is unheard of when I'm like a quick flipper though. So if somebody offers me $25, I'll take it as well. But I sold these for $30 plus shipping. So the buyer was $38.99 all in. On those, Big Stars have a following, especially the boot cuts, because a lot of people use them for showing animals. This Vera Bradley floral fiesta pattern crossbody bag with extra travel bags. This was a consignment client's item. So it came with just the crossbody bag and then 3 little accessories that matched it. And I sold it for $45 plus shipping, which was my full asking price. So the buyer was $57.23 all in, and I do get to keep half of that sale. These RJ Colt brown leather lace up boots in a men's size 9 sold for $40 plus shipping. So the buyer was $47.99 all in. These were just some leather work boots that I found at the bins, I believe in Minneapolis when I went, and those ended up being a great return because I probably paid $2 or $3 for them at the bins. They were in pretty good condition too, and I don't leather condition anything. I just sell all my stuff as is. I'm a lazy reseller. Was one, it wasn't a really high sale, but it's a brand to keep in mind. So I found this brand at a garage sale and I knew it was high end. I love selling higher end kid stuff. Shout out to Ginger Marvin. Their channel's amazing. I never really sold kids items. 1, until I had kids, and 2, until I started watching them back in 2020. Because she sold so many, like that's how she started. She sold kids items at Just Between Friends. So she knows all the really nice high-end kids brands. I don't think she's ever mentioned this one. This one's Quincy May. And I knew the tag looked high-end. It was like a neutral little like overalls piece that somebody would probably put their kid in for pictures. So I assumed it was going to be something really nice. And it was. It sold for $19.80. Plus shipping, so the buyer was $26.53 all in, just for a little pair of knit overalls. And it was in a size 6 to 12 months, so somebody probably bought those for pictures. Very, very cute. But I looked it up. It's just like a little boutique, and those probably retailed for like $48 or something crazy like that. I paid $1. I paid $1 for those. So I always look for kid stuff at garage sales because people buy those high-end pieces for pictures and then they never wear it again. So these Tory Burch ballet flats, these ones actually didn't have a size in them. I think I got them on shopgoodwill.com. So I just measured them and guessed that they were a size 9. Somebody bought them and they were happy with them. So the buyer paid $44 plus shipping. So the buyer was $52.99 all in. Build-A-Bear Mandalorian plush. Wow, that's a horrible title. I don't know why I went with that title. It just says Build-A-Bear Mandalorian plush new tags. No other info in the title. Man, so many characters I could have used. Anyway, this was a new tags Star Wars Build-A-Bear. And when I went on this trip to Goodwill, I found like a whole set of Star Wars Build-A-Bear stuff. And I probably should have just put them all in one lot and sold them to a collector, but I didn't. I'm playing the long game, I guess. So this sold for $37 plus shipping. So the buyer was $48.65 all in. That was new at tags, but I guess it's a rarer one. Rarer. It's not really a rare one because the rare ones go for like $800. This pair of Risen jeans. So if you haven't heard of Risen, it's kind of an up and coming brand for boutiques. I used to sell them at my boutique, and fun fact, I am actually reopening my boutique online just with like very much me styles. So like I was having issues finding cute stuff yet again. That's why I opened my boutique. It was because I was finding issues finding cute stuff in my size. Well, I'm having that issue again. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go back just online only and start really small. So I have 3 styles coming in this Friday. I'm very excited. But on a side note, these Risen jeans, they are distressed straight leg jeans with an ankle slit. These are just from my inventory from when my store closed. And I just have been listing these stuff on eBay. So these sold for $30 plus shipping. So the buyer was $38.99 all in. Risen is kind of like Judy Blue. They sell for decent money. These Harley Davidson men's cowboy boots, black embroidered logo in a size 10.5 men's. They sold for $50 plus shipping, so the buyer was $60 all in. I bought these for $5. It was amazing. I just wanted to highlight these men's LeBron James shoes. I don't know. I am not a sneakers gal. I found these at Once Upon a Child, and they were basically in pristine condition. Like, somebody had bought them for their child, and their child never, ever, ever even stepped foot in them. Like, they looked like they hadn't even been tried on. Anyway, so I was like, these have to be worth something. I looked up comps. They were selling for like $100. So I was like, oh, hell yeah. For $16. I will go ahead and buy these. They sat and sat and sat, and I kept getting lowball offers on them. So I was just sick of having them. So somebody offered me $40 for them, and I took it because that's still a profit. And yeah, still a profit, and I am sick of getting the messages about them. I hate eBay messages. Hate it, hate it, hate it. So if I ever reply to your eBay message, consider yourself lucky because I never reply. Unless it's like something urgent about like somebody ordered something and I made a mistake. Otherwise, measurement questions always get ignored. And what else? I don't know. If somebody messages me and they want a lower price, I will just send them an offer through Messenger and they normally accept it. I'm just horrible at getting back to messages, especially because I'm not with my inventory. Like all these like sizing questions and things like that, I'm not going to drive, the 8 miles away from me that my inventory is to answer that question. Anyway, let's get back to it. So these Born women's Trinculo distressed leather booties, size 8, sold for $35 plus shipping. So the buyer was $48.04 all in. I believe I paid like $5 to $8 for these. There's a thrift store that I go to that like all those really nice like older people brands, like the ones that have great foot support. I like a good foot support, and I'm 26, so who even knows? But those more mature brands like Born, BOC, what else? Clark's, and they're always in amazing condition, so I always buy them from there. These Rock Revival maple skinny gray distressed denim jeans sold for $45 plus shipping, so the buyer was $57.77 all in. $45 for Rock Revivals these days is kind of rare. I normally sell them for $30 to $35 now. Back in the day when I used to work at Buckle, I used to be able to sell just like my old ones for like $75 plus shipping, like in the same week if I wanted to get a new pair of Rocks or something like that. So it's kind of sad for me to see the resale value go down, but it's all good. Everything will come back. Everything has its time, just like these flared leggings. I used to wear these in high school, and I've only been graduated for 8 years, but flared leggings were like the jam when I was in high school, and now they're back, and I'm a fan. So I'm feeling old. Okay, so this vintage Barbie 1978 Dream House A-frame replacement front doors. I don't know if I told you guys this in another video or if I've highlighted other what solds, but I bought a full-size 1978 Barbie Dream House and I took the entire thing apart. I am parting it out. Don't be mad at me. There are plenty of Barbie Dream Houses that are fully assembled for sale right now. But the good thing about parting it out is, one, I'm going to get way more money. And two, people that are trying to restore their old houses and things can buy the parts and they can make their house complete again. So just the front doors to this house, apparently they're rare, sold for $25 plus shipping. So the buyer was $33.78 all in. Just for the front doors. Like, that's amazing. I paid $60 for the entire house plus all of the accessories. So that's going to be a great return once all of the parts sell through. I'm already in the profit, but when all these parts sell through, it's going to be amazing. This Rebecca Minkoff black leather fringe shoulder handbag. This was actually mine. I bought it at a Style Encore when they were having a clearance sale, and I never wore it. So it was in basically perfect condition. I sold it for $58 plus shipping. So the buyer was $71.36 all in. And I believe I paid $25 for it. So made a little bit of a profit there. These Rock Revival mid-rise Betty bootcut distressed jeans in a size 25 sold for $40 plus shipping. So the buyer was $51.93 all in. Again, $30, $35 is normally what I sell them at. So that was a good price for me. They were in basically perfect condition though. It just makes me want to throw up how expensive Rock Revivals are in the store. I just went and visited, not recently, but a couple of months ago, some of my friends from Buckle. I just kind of went around and looked at the pricing of things. And gosh, those Rock Revivals $179. Woo! I remember back in the day when I was in high school, I saved up money to go buy a pair full price. Ugh, I paid $179 for a pair of jeans that I probably took to Plato's and they gave me like $10 for. So anyway, while I throw up about that, let's go to the next one. These Free People Lawless Fringe Booties. Oh, I put new in the title. Those are not new. Good thing they did not open a case against me. Free People Lawless Fringe Booties in the color Bone in a size 39. These were adorable, like pointed toe, fringe, little booties. And the pointed toe is like really in right now. I follow a bunch of boutiques because I'm kind of in that world still. And a lot of them are releasing pointed toe booties. So keep that in mind for trend reports for this fall. But anyway, they sold for $70 plus shipping. So the buyer was $81.60 all in. I think I paid $32 for these at Style Encore. So pretty much doubled my money. And I am cool with that when it comes to buying things at the buy sell trade because you don't have to do any work. You just buy it, list it, sell it. You don't have to clean it, wash it, do nothing. This vintage 1978 Barbie Dream House, the back doors, and this was a repeat buyer, so I'm pretty sure it's probably the same buyer that bought the front doors, also bought the back doors from me, and they bought them for $19.60 plus shipping, so the buyer was $27.96 all in on that. So I hope that person completed their dream house. When my daughter gets old enough, I'm going to get her the 1996 Barbie. I think it was 1992, I think, Barbie Dream House. I will put a picture right here. This is what I think of when I think of Barbie Dream Houses, is that one. And I think I had one that was similar. I don't think I had the actual Barbie Dream House, but when my daughter gets old enough for Barbies, I am going to buy her one off of eBay because I want it. Does anybody else do that? Stuff that you wanted, you like want to make your kids like? That's me. Another pair of rock revivals. I must have listed like all the rock revivals that I had gotten from garage sales this, month. So I got these Rock Revival Light Wash Bling Penny Bootcut jeans in a size 29. They sold for $35 plus shipping. So the buyer was $47.31 all in. I am happy with that. These vintage Jordache overalls, I put Y2K in the title. They were a women's size small or size 3/5, sold for $30 plus shipping. So the buyer was $40 all in. I am telling you guys, the tag Y2K works. And these were definitely Y2K. I got those at a garage sale for $1. I love garage sales. This Pokemon Pikachu sleeping plush, 18 inches, 20, it's from 2021. I got this at a garage sale this year. So somebody's kid basically put it on display and then didn't want it anymore. I paid a couple bucks for it. It sold for $25 plus shipping. So the buyer was $36.45 all in. It felt like a Squishmallow. I knew it would sell super fast. My kid's Halloween costume from last year. So this I actually bought from a buy sell trade kids store. I think it wasn't Once Upon a Child. It was a different one, and I'm not gonna say it because I don't know if it's like a local one that's only in my area kind of a thing. But I bought it at a different little kids consignment store for like $7, and my kid wore it for Halloween, and then he like literally never touched it, so I pulled it from his room, put it on eBay, and it sold for $18.20 plus shipping. So the buyer was $26.19 for a used dinosaur costume that probably came from Target or Walmart originally, but just goes to show that lots of different kinds of costumes will sell. This Little Sleepy's Pink Kisses Bamboo Zippy Pajamas in a size 12 to 18 months sold for $18.20. So the buyer was $23.19 all in. These were my daughters. They did have staining because she's a savage. So it still sold for $18.20 with staining. If it didn't have staining, it would probably sell for like $22 to $25. And those retail for $32. So that brand, Little Sleepies, for kid clothes is the sell-through is amazing. Free People Just Float on Flare white jeans in a size 27 sold for $30 plus shipping, so the buyer was $41.39 all in. Free People, I mean, I still love Free People. I still pick up Free People. I still sell Free People. Everybody kind of wants to hate on Free People. I will never hate on Free People because it's my favorite clothing brand ever. But the flare jeans basically will always sell, so those only were up for a couple of days before they sold. I don't know why people don't pick it up. I flipping love Free People. Even if it didn't sell for that much, I'd be like, I still want you because you're so darn cute. This Athleta Yoga Cocoon wrap in a size large slash extra large. This was mine. I'm pretty sure I paid $32 on clearance for this. Wore it for, 6 months or so. Decided that I wasn't wearing it that often. And sold it for $30 plus shipping. So the buyer was $41.33 all in. So maybe losing a couple dollars on it, but not a bad deal. These Carhartt Fitted Force black utility leggings in a size 8-10 tall. I found these at a garage sale as well, and they've been in my death pile for a long time. I hauled these like months ago, okay? And they sold for $34 plus shipping, so the buyer was $43.22 all in. This is another one of those items that people were low-balling the crap out of me on. I was so happy when somebody actually gave me a decent offer. I think I had them listed for $40 or $45, which is in line with listed comps. But when somebody offered me $34, I jumped on it. I had people offering me $8. I had people offering me $12. And I was like, get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. I'm not doing that. These Rocky Mountain Jeans Rockies Slim High Rise women's jeans in a size 23/00. These things were tiny. And you think like a vintage 00, that's like this big. Anyway, I'm basically just jealous. No, it's okay. So they sold for $25 plus shipping. So the buyer was $33.99 all in. I was very happy with that. I think I got those at a church garage sale possibly. So probably $1 or less into those. This Dreamland Baby. Okay, this is another brand that you need to be looking out for. So there's like these high-end sleep swaddles. Everyone wants their baby to sleep. If their baby's not sleeping, they will literally pay anything to get them to sleep. I'm a mom. Look at these bags. They will permanently be there. So if my children aren't sleeping, I'm going to try whatever I need to try to get them to sleep. So this Dreamland Baby is the brand. Weighted sleep sack in a size medium or 26 to 30 inches. Here's what happened. I bought this at a garage sale for $1. Comps were at like $50 for a used swaddle, and they're still at $50. I washed this with a pink item, and it basically tie-dyed it. It tie-dyed it pink, and not like a good tie-dye, like it looked kind of dirty. So I still listed it. I just said this item, I accidentally washed this item with a bright pink dress and it bled into it. It doesn't look the best, but it still functions properly and everything like that. It still sold for $24 in a matter of a day, plus shipping. So the buyer was $32.58 all in. That's still a really awesome profit and I will take it, but I could have gotten $50 and I lost it in the washing machine. These Rock Revival bootcut jeans in a size 24 sold for $35 plus shipping, so the buyer was $43.99 all in. I'm telling you, this was the month for the Rock Revivals, I guess. This REI hot pink floral bunting suit, snowsuit, toddler girl size 2T, sold for $36.39 plus shipping, so the buyer was $47.04 all in. I always pick up bunting suits at garage sales because people are pricing them like $1 to $5 because their kid probably went and played out in the snow like maybe twice in it and decided that they didn't want to, be out in the cold. So most of the time they are barely used and they're always pretty cheap, and these are not cheap retail. So the REI ones retail for like $80 to $100. So they always sell, $40, $35, $40, $50. If I want to wait it out, it will be $50, but I wanted some sales, so we went ahead and accepted that offer, and I probably paid a couple bucks for it, so not mad about it. These Timberland Pro Disruptor slip-on alloy safety toe work shoes in a men's size 12 wide sold for $34 plus shipping. So the buyer was $46.97 all in. I really haven't been having too much luck with Timberland. I don't find a ton of the boots, but I found some kids' boots that I've been like literally holding on to for a year and a half, and nobody's like even bit on them. It's just odd. Timberlands used to be like the thing. These UGG classic short mid-calf sheepskin boots. These are just like the classic short Uggs in a size 7, sold for $45.50 plus shipping. So the buyer was $55.50 all in. I think I got those at a garage sale for maybe $5. Oh, I just love garage sales, and I'm so sad that garage sale season is pretty much officially over. This Walt Disney Aristocats Toulouse Orange Kitten 10-inch vintage stuffed plush sold for $27.77 plus shipping. So the buyer was $36.55 all in. I guess this is a sought after plush. Comps were at like $30 to $35. I think I listed mine at $35 and took the $27 offer. And I think I paid a quarter for that at a garage sale. These Everlane, the Cheeky Jean crop washed black straight leg denim in a size 29 sold for $30 plus shipping. So the buyer was $38.99 all in. I'm very surprised that these sat as long as they did. I got them in a ThredUp box that I did film like a while ago. And I got them listed right away, so I have no idea why. Or maybe I didn't. No, I did not. They were in my death pile. They probably took it. Judging from the photo, because I know how the photos looked the day that I did all the jeans, so these have only been listed for like a month. Okay, cool. That's a pretty good sell-through. These Wrangler Pro Rodeo Competition jeans, original fit cowboy cut in a size 33-34. These still have the tags on them, and they were like vintage dead stock. They sold for $28 plus shipping, so the buyer was $38.84 all in. I paid $12 for them because I thought they would sell for more, but you win some, you lose some. I didn't lose money, I just didn't profit very much on those. This American Girl doll, brown hair, brown eyes, 18-inch, the Just Like You dolls. So I got this for $5 at a garage sale, and of course, no matter what the condition is, for $5, I can definitely make a profit on an American Girl doll. She had some issues, though. I took off her clothes. She was all marked up with marker, and one of her eyes didn't have eyelashes on it. Her hair was a mess. Like, somebody is definitely going to be making a Franken doll or something out of her, or maybe this person just wanted it for their daughter to, like, have her test out if she'd take care of a doll. I don't know, but it sold for $25 plus shipping, so the buyer was $37.45 all in. I was happy with that because I kept getting lowballed on them. Another Barbie part. I am so happy with this. If I find vintage Barbie houses any other time, I am definitely going to be picking them up. So this vintage Barbie 1978 Dreamhouse A-frame replacement rail planters, which are very sought after because my set was pretty complete. So it had the little planters that go on the side. It had all the little plastic plants that go in it. Oh my gosh, they were amazing. So like, they truly don't make them like they used to, because what Barbie dream house comes with like little planters with the plants in them? Like, the attention to detail on this Barbie house is like amazing. Anyway, so the buyer actually messaged me and said, will you just send one? I just want one for they sent me a $25 offer, and they just wanted one. And I said, sure thing. And I haven't gotten the other one relisted yet, but so the listing says 2, but I only sent 1. Everything's gone through. It's been perfect. So the buyer was $35.30 on just one of the planters. So I do have another one to list. Still, the last sale I will end on with you guys is this Janie and Jack Baby Girl brown black herringbone snap vest in 18 to 24 months. This looks like the J. Crew vest. It is adorable. It only sold for $17.50. But like for a little baby vest plus shipping, this person paid $24.09 for just like a little baby vest. So I'd say that's a win for a kids brand. So that's what I'm going to end on, but I got it for $1 at a garage sale. So those are my kind of pickups. The stuff that I sell isn't necessarily super sought after. I mean, sometimes I do find the great sought after pieces, but a lot of the times I'm just selling regular items that you can find anywhere. Anyway, have a great day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging in there with me on not being super consistent with making videos, but I'm here to try to fix that. Anyway, have a great day. Thank you for watching. As of right now, you guys, I'm at 666 subscribers, and I don't like that number. So can we please have, like, if you're not subscribed, just hit it so I feel better. My husband was like, I'm going to unsubscribe to you because of that number. And I was like, no. So don't make him do that. Anyway, have a great day. Bye.